Hello, everybody. Well, welcome to Ghjak on the mic, and I'm your host, Ghjak. It's obvious. Who's on the mic? Ghjak is on the mic. So this is episode 1 of my podcast, and this is just basically for everybody who I know and who would like to know me, and everyone in the world who wants to know what's up and what's up with the people I meet. That's essentially the concept. So yeah, that's why this podcast has come into life. And essentially in this episode, I'm just gonna, it's like a massive introduction to everything. It's gonna be shorter than a regular episode. A regular episode will probably be around 30 to 40 minutes. And if you're really having like a very banger conversation going, it's gonna maybe go up to an hour or 2 hours. Who knows? Really depends on the guy who's, the guest, essentially, and how well as a host I am. So this is the first time I'm going to be doing podcasting, right? I'm an absolute noob, amateur in this. So, you may see some hiccups here and there and some inconsistencies, but please bear it in mind. Please don't feel too oofed about it, because I'm a noob and I'm still trying to get through. So just giving you a brief of the two kinds of episodes you may expect from me. So one can be like just myself chatting about a certain topic, right? And the other is with a guest, and that's fair enough. The guests, we just talk about what they're, the things they're interested in, and then we go through multiple different segments. And if it's going to be an alone topic, I have also segments for that as well. Still trying to figure it out, honestly speaking, and stuff like that. This is probably going to be the shortest episode ever. All right, absolutely the shortest episode ever in the history of the podcast. And you know what? It is fine, I reckon. And stuff like that. So yeah, if you're interested in joining the podcast and have me interview you, and just have a chat actually in general, then don't feel afraid. Tell me in the comments down below, and also my other social medias that you can follow me at. I just do random content here and there and everywhere, and this is actually just an attempt to revive my dead channel of 150 plus subscribers, which was essentially 200, which is like a massive decline. So it's like kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie, but it is what it is, and I can't do much about it. So yeah, you guys can also like suggest in the comments down below what you would expect from me. Like, what do you want from this podcast? I already recorded the first guest episode, aka episode 2. So, please do give feedback. This entire operation depends on your feedback. Be ruthless. Didn't like the video? Dislike it. Like the video? Like it. Subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. Hit the bell button. It's not the end of the podcast episode yet, but it is what it is. And it is that. You can also suggest what kind of topics you would like me to talk about. Of course, you can personally contact me on wherever you find me. It could be in the Amino, the Mapping Pole and Ball Amino. It could be in Discord, if you know me from a server. It could also be from what you would call it, other traditional social medias, such as Instagram. Yeah. And if you have me on Snapchat, then RIP. Of course, I'm very inactive there. And actually, this is a good thing to talk about. Who, unironically, uses Instagram? Oh, sorry, no. Snapchat. Let me give you a sample of what you may experience. It's kind of oofed, but hey, it is what it is. And I should stop saying it is what it is. I'm referring to a meme. You know what? I'll just put up the clip here. I put up the clip. Yep, okay, you've seen the clip. Damn it, I made it harder for myself now to edit in the video. What am I expecting to do? Anyways, but who unironically uses Snapchat, alright? I know it's popular in certain countries, like the United States, France, most of the Middle East for some reason, I don't know why. People just unironically use it, giving each other streaks, stuff like that. And they have this love counter thing, if you're talking to a person for like a long time or whatever. I had that with the French person actually. It was interesting while it lasted. I think I kind of a dickhead because I ghosted her, but hey, it is what it is. Should I really replace every it is what it is with a it is what it is meme, or is that going to be really annoying? It's probably going to be annoying, so I probably won't do that unless you want me to do that. Sound bites. Using the soundboard. I don't know how to do it. One of yous better tell me, or I better figure it out myself. I don't know. I'm still figuring things out. But who actually uses such an inconvenient platform? Like, you have to tap to save the message. I mean, I guess that might be the allure of it, like having a lot of privacy, although it's not private because all those messages be stored in some Snapchat database, and anybody can use it. Anybody can use your photos. I mean, that can be for anything, because nobody reads the terms and conditions, and the terms and conditions basically say, what does it say? We can use your images because once you post it on our platform, it is ours forever. And that's saying, so, for all those people sending nudes and all, that's a bit inconvenient. But, it is what it is. So, it is what it is. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Should we have an it is what it is counter down below? Somebody in the comments do an it is what it is counter down below. Well, let's see how many repetitive phrases I say each episode, and I would really appreciate you. You may not get anything of substance, but you do gain my absolute respect as a mad lad, and if that's valuable for you, go ahead and do it. I already bet people have clicked off by this point, just seeing who it is, who's this person, why did I subscribe to him, I mean, if you're from the place where I just posted the video, then yeah. If it's not from it's complicated, man, it's complicated. But yeah, I went on a tangent again. I think I went on multiple tangents, and now it's just like a whole zigzag line full of 90 degrees because, that's what a tangent is. 90 degrees from a point, Remember that for your math class. I mean, that'll be really important for, like, calculus if you decide to do it. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, I'm going to stop saying it because now it's become, like, unironically saying it before, but now just doing it on purpose. I mean, I can do other things like talk about books. I like to talk about books. Tell you what books to read, or you tell me a book to read, and I'll just, if you want, I can read it for you, but that's going to be a bit weird. I'll just summarize every chapter or something like that. That would be really cool. That'll be actually a very cool segment. Maybe for when it's only me episode. But for maybe the guest episode, now I'm not sure. I only recorded one. It's kind of like a, what'd you say, cursed movement, where you record your second episode first, then the first episode. I mean, you record the second episode first, and the first episode second. So, it's kind of cursed, but, I just kind of get an idea of what I can do and stuff like that, and whether I can gain more content from content and stuff like that. So, I'm planning to do that. Of course, you see, my aim for this podcast is to, like, give people platform to talk about what they really like to talk about, what they're really passionate about, whether it be the massive oofs in their country, a favorite video game, their hate for certain things, if they have something against something which is absolutely stupid in their opinion, and if they want to talk about some drama in a random platform such as Amino, that also, you can free to talk about that. It's essentially a chaotic podcast. Let's achieve this. Can we be the biggest podcast on the planet eventually? This is the aim, guys. Can we do it? Can we revive my channel? Can we do something? And stuff like that. And, how long should it be? Oh, I already said how long it's going to be. That's a dumb question. Dumb question from yours truly, Ghjak. But yeah, absolutely dumb question for me. I already answered it. For probably 40 minutes if you're struggling, an hour if we're not. Or should I do like a merger where I talk to a guest and it doesn't work out, then we add additional minutes to fill up? I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to experiment. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. And I'm probably going to end this shortest episode in the history of Ghjak on the mic now, because yours truly is recording at 3:25 in the morning. Why does... Oh, never mind. I read the date wrong. You see, my date is in French. It says Mars 14 14. Wait, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 juillet. Juillet? Wait, yeah, juillet. Yeah. So this is 14th of July, Tuesday. In 3:20, now 3:26 in the morning. I'm really waking everybody in the house up. It's not a good idea, but it is what it is. You know, I've gone nocturnal to fit with the Amerikansky time zone of the central of the Americas, also known as Minnesota time. You know, I have a lot of bone to pick with American pronunciations, actually. Like, Minnesota sounds like mini, then soda, like, you know, the drink. But it's spelled as mini with two N's instead of one. No. Yeah, two N's without a one, and the last, instead of an I, it's instead of an E, it's an I. And then S-O-T-A, SOTA. What's up with these Native American names? But anyway, it is what it is, and stuff like that. And I think I'll end it in here, so I do not beat around the bush and be absolutely annoying to everybody. So yeah. What to say? So yeah, I mean, this is the end of episode 1. Promising you, it's not going to be only 10 minutes. It will be longer, I promise you. For every episode after this, unless we have an emergency, you know, absolute emergency, okay? So, yeah, I'll come up with ideas, you come up with ideas, contact me in the social media platforms as you wish to know which one it is. You know, I'll give my Discord, I will give my Instagram, and then if you're from Amino, then I'm already there. And yeah, I don't see anything else to talk about right now. You know, especially at 3:28 in the morning. Yes. So yeah, it's yours truly, your host Ghjak on the mic. And before I actually end, I was trying to create a radio vibe. You know, radio vibe without ads and without stupid songs on the radio. So, you know, help me achieve that as well. I want to really be a radio host. That'll be a massive, epic job. So, you know, I'm just going to take this as absolute practice for that. All right, then. Anyways, so see you guys. Have a nice day. Thank you for tuning in to the first ever episode of Ghjak on the mic. And if you're wondering why there's a truck in the background while you're driving, because I'm trying to simulate you being in the radio, like hearing the radio, and you're driving. I don't have car simulator or bus simulator, so I'm going to use a truck simulator. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm trying to be unique from the market. So yeah, bye.